Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to go over the trading day. Wanted to show you kind of a bird's eye view of what was going on today. It was a great day to go long, great day to stay in the market pretty much all day long, great day to not get trapped by the pullbacks, great day to not get trapped by the fake outs. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's price action, or here's action, basically price action from Sunday, Monday on forward. You can see where price action came down Monday morning. They shorted the market. Here's your pullback, and then shorted again into Tuesday. So you've had a nice little pullback here up into this area. Here's your latest area of resistance. Here's some resistance up here. Pulled it down, pulled it back. Interestingly enough, and I want you to watch this. This area right in here, which was kind of interesting. There we go. Just mark that. Mark that area, and I'll show you a very interesting thing that I've observed in the markets, and I keep seeing it every day, and it's just been kind of sticking with me. So we come down, we come down, we come down. We're short here. You know, short. We got, let's see, we got a wave here. We got a one wave down. We got a one wave down. We got basically a three. We got four. You could call that just a four or five. There's a little bit of a pullback there, so you could call that like the fifth wave down. Pretty much seller exhaustion down here. I didn't look at the volume chart to see volume profile, volume chart to see where it is, but I'm looking at these waves, and there wasn't any reason to continue selling. So this was 4:30 in the morning. The market turned around. What's very interesting about this, you started getting signals here on the stochastics on the MACD of that. Here's that turnaround signal. Here's the other turnaround signal there. You had them. You had one there. Put my pointer on. You had one there, so the market pulled up and then lost it there. Came back down. Market up here, you had a signal to the upside. You could have taken that to the upside, then gotten out of that resistance zone, gotten out at resistance here. And let me put that on the chart. Oops, let me put an arrow right here, because that's I wanted to point out this resistance zone to you here in a second. So we've got divergence here. We've got the stochastic saying we're going back up. We've got a MACD saying we're going back up. So what did we do? Here's the 89 EMA. Notice how that's trending down. Kind of interesting. You have divergence between all your signals saying, hey, we're going up, but your 89 is still pointing down. That tells me that we're due for a very strong move upside. And that's exactly what happened right here. So we got in. If you were awake at 4:30, you got into the long. Or you just waited until this particular resistance point right there. Another little resistance point. It's really interesting to trade on a larger time frame chart because, well, not maybe a larger time frame. This is a 28 tick chart, a bigger chart to where you can see a bird's eye view of what's going on. See this area right here where you have resistance? What's interesting about that is that you see that resistance zone here. You see those resistance zones exactly. Look across here. There's that resistance. There's where that pullback was. Exactly where it was to the downside. It has pullback to the upside. Right here, we have the exact same thing. Looking across. You put the pointer on it. Looking across, you'll see the exact same thing right over in this area, right over there. This, and people go, well, what is that? I mean, there's no corresponding move over there. Well, yeah, there is. It's actually right in the middle of that chop right there. There's a pullback there, and then there's a zone there, to where you would expect a little bit of a pullback, but not much of one. This is open, where you see a lot of head fakes here. A lot of people probably got caught in the short move and said, oh, the market's shorting. So they got caught there. Most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, the first move out of the gate, is a head fake. And traditionally, what you want to do is you want to put a buy signal when the market opens and goes down like that. You want to put a buy signal up here, a buy order up here, to where when it pops back up, like 1 or 2 ticks above that, whatever that is, that level, then you buy it up there. Or you can just ignore the head fake and wait until the market starts back up and you get a buy signal here. So, looking at yesterday's low, there's yesterday's low. Market very often bounces at that level. Here's a midnight open. So here we go to the upside, 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 upside. And that's exactly what it did all day long. And then that pullback again to that resistance zone. Where are we going? Here's another resistance zone. Wow, look where it goes. Voila, poof. So, and since that's very close to the end of the day, you can say, here's a resistance zone up here at the top of resistance 5,875. Absolutely. But if you look at that, what time is this up there? Sorry, there you go. What time were we hitting? We're hitting it at 3:30 in the afternoon. It's time for the market to close. And if you watch price action, the market was really, really slow. Later on in the afternoon, especially coming to quitting time, market got really slow. So I did not expect it to go up. I expected to hit this level, but I didn't expect it to hit this level. Sorry, I expected to hit this level but not go very much beyond it. So I was in a long at this particular point, and I just went ahead and got out there because I looked over. The maxim is, hey, do you want to go where the market? You want to know where the market's going? Look and see where the market's been. So I looked over. Here's my resistance zone. So I said, that's where it's going to go. That's where it's going to bounce. And by the end of the day, it was a fairly good target. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful to folks out there. And yeah, I'm trying to break myself with saying the word My speech teacher would be horrified to listen to me. But, oh well. Anyway, hey, you guys have a great afternoon, and I hope you guys that stayed into that long, held on to it for the entire day. Take yourself out, congratulate yourself, take yourself out to a steak dinner and enjoy it. Have a good one. See ya.